From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Today is Tuesday, May 19th, 2026, and let's go ahead and dive into today's weather video. Taking a look firstly at our regional map, and as you can see, we are seeing a lot more quieter weather than what we saw over the weekend. We had some rough weather the other day. Even yesterday across Iowa and Nebraska, there was a lot of severe weather and tornadoes. But thankfully, that is now all behind us, and we can look forward to cooler and quieter weather overall. Today, as I mentioned, has been a cooler day. We have seen cooler weather, temperatures in the 50s across the area, 55 in Sioux Falls. That's about 15 degrees below average for this time of the year. 54 up in Aberdeen, 55 out in Pierre, 57 out in Rapid City. Down into Nebraska, it has been slightly warmer. We've seen some 60-degree weather, but still chilly for this time of the year. 63 in North Platte, 57 in Valentine, 59 in Norfolk, and 59 as well in Omaha. Into Iowa, we have been in the 50s today. 54 in Des Moines, 54 in Fort Dodge, 52 in Mason City, 57 in Sioux City. And into Minnesota, we have been in the 40s and 50s today. 54 in the cities, 50 in Rochester, 52 in Worthington and Marshall, 46 in Morris. So it has been a much cooler day, same as yesterday, and we are looking towards warmer weather, though, by the weekend. We'll get to all of the details of this forecast ahead here. But we are going to be dealing with cooler weather this week, and especially tonight into tomorrow morning. Have a look at this map. This is our latest weather alerts map, and there are a couple of alerts to get to across South Dakota, North Dakota, Wyoming, Nebraska, Iowa, Minnesota, pretty much our entire Northern Plains region. We are in this frost advisory and freeze warning alert. Once again, for Sioux Falls, Pierre, Rapid City, we're dealing with more frost advisories. This is for temperatures reaching as low as 34 degrees tonight into tomorrow morning, resulting in frost formation. So we are expecting more frost tonight into tomorrow morning across our region, 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. Central tomorrow morning. Frost can kill sensitive outdoor vegetation if left uncovered. So that's going to be the main weather story as we head into tonight into tomorrow morning, is once again more frost. Freeze warnings in northeastern South Dakota into North Dakota and northern Minnesota. It includes Brookings, Watertown, Aberdeen, Huron, all included. Freeze warning for sub-freezing temperatures. And this is again for tonight into tomorrow morning. Frost and freeze conditions could kill crops, other sensitive vegetation, and possibly damage unprotected outdoor plumbing. So that is the latest weather alerts there from the National Weather Service. Be mindful of this. If you have crops and vegetation, you want to be taking the necessary precautions tonight. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at what's ahead here in this forecast for this week. Taking a look at the latest Euro model. For tomorrow, we could see some light rain showers out west, western South Dakota, western Nebraska. We'll keep an eye out for that activity, but that is expected to remain light. And then for Thursday, it looks like overall we're seeing a dry forecast, but we do start to notice some changes Thursday night. We start to notice rain out to the west, so western South Dakota and the panhandle of Nebraska. Rain coming from Wyoming and Montana and Colorado, moving east and going to be affecting our region starting Thursday night, and then by Friday, widespread rainfall across our region. So it does look like at this time that Thursday night into Friday time frame, that is our next shot for rain and precip. That's going to be our best shot. And then that will clear out by Saturday. Saturday will dry things out again, and then it looks like this weekend we're looking at a dry forecast, Saturday and Sunday. And we'll see what happens next week. You know, there's some hints by the end of the month towards next Wednesday into Thursday of next week. We'll keep an eye out for that. That's still quite a ways out. That's towards the end of that 10-day outlook. All right, we're going to get back to our weather video in just a moment, but first, sponsorship opportunities out there. We are looking for sponsors, so if you are interested in partnering with T-Storm Chasers and becoming a sponsor with us, feel free to reach out to us on our Facebook page or any of our social platforms, as well as our email or phone number. And we're also launching our new weather call system that is available now. Highly recommend. Sign up. It's $15 for a whole year, and you get life-saving phone calls from us here at T-Storm Chasers. It is a GPS-based system, so any warnings that are issued in your area during severe weather events such as tornadoes, severe weather, and flood events, any warnings that are issued for your immediate area, you will receive a phone call within seconds from us at T-Storm Chasers, giving you guys life-saving information. If you're interested, sign up today. Go to the website at tscalert.org. Now let's get back to the video. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a look at our total precipitation forecast outlook for this week. Playing this out throughout the week, you can see by Wednesday and Thursday, we start to pick up some rainfall out here in western South Dakota, western and southern Nebraska. And we could pick up close to an inch in some spots. And then by Friday, we can see these rainfall amounts start to pick up, especially in central and eastern South Dakota into Nebraska. So it does look like we are going to be seeing some more beneficial rainfall on Friday, Thursday night into Friday. So that's some good news to report for the weather this week. And we are going to make a dent in that drought monitor. I am interested to see what the drought monitor will look like when it comes out this week. All right, so now let's pivot and take a look at our temperature trends, our temperature forecast outlook here for the next several days. Today was a cooler day. We had temperatures in the 50s widespread across the area. Now, as we head into tomorrow, we are going to see slightly warmer weather. We're talking into the 60s for tomorrow. That's still below average, though, for this time of the year. But who's going to complain about 60s? It is overall not a bad day. And then on Thursday, we're going to be seeing widespread 60s across the region again, mid-60s for Sioux Falls. Now out west, out towards Aberdeen, Pierre, and Rapid City, we could see those areas hitting 70 on Thursday. So slightly warmer weather. And then on Friday, we're going to be seeing a little bit cooler weather once again, back into the 60s, even some upper 50s in some spots, but mainly 60s for daytime highs. But then look what happens on Saturday. We'll start to rebound starting this weekend. Saturday, we're seeing widespread 70s across the area. And then look what happens on Sunday. We are back into the 80s widespread across our region. So basically, if you want the warmer weather, you're going to have to wait a little bit. But once we hit Sunday, we are going to start to warm things back up. And then look what happens next week. Monday, 80s and 90s for daytime highs. And then Tuesday, 80s and 90s once again. So we are going to be seeing cooler weather this week. But then starting this weekend, we're going to warm things back up. All right, and speaking of those warmer temperatures, have a look at this map. This is the longer range forecast picture for temperatures, our temperature outlook. The 6 to 10 day window, this is from May 25th through the 29th. So this is basically essentially taking us into next week. And what we are seeing is above normal temperatures. The orange and red colors on the map, that's the warmer temperatures that we're going to be seeing continuing throughout all next week. So it does look like towards the end of the month we are going to be seeing warmer weather above normal for temperatures. And then look at this map. This is a look at our 8 to 14 day window. We are looking at much of the same across the country. Look at all the orange and red colors. That is where we are seeing above normal temperatures. And that's the 8 to 14 day window from May 27th through the end of May into June 2nd. And so through the end of the month, we are looking at above normal temperature trends. And if we take this even one step further, this is our 3 to 4 week temperature outlook. This takes us from the end of the month through the middle of June. And you can see we are looking at pretty strong chances for above normal temperatures for the Northern Plains region, our area. And you see there the orange colors, the bright orange, that is where the warmest temperature trends look to be. So it does look like after this week, we're seeing all signs are pointing to warmer weather for a very prolonged period of time across our region. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like on this video and comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. We want to hear from you guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring those notification bells so you don't miss any of our future videos. Check us out also on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok so you don't miss any of our content over there. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.